Hello viewers, once again welcome back in our new video. In this new video, we will talk about a very important topic, and this topic will be important for every taxpayer. This topic is related to the a very important chapter of Income Tax Act. Yes, it is TDS. TDS means tax deducted at source. Basically, TDS is two types. Number one, TDS from salary. Number two, TDS from non-salary. Mainly the most of the people confuses in first type, that is TDS from salary, because in second type the government has clearly fixed a certain percentage. For example, at under section 194J, TDS rate is 10%. So in this video we will try to give the answers and also clear the doubts in TDS from salary. So the question is how to compute amount of TDS from salary. So guys, without wasting your time, first clear this doubt.
Hello viewers and students of AITCS. In today's video session, we are going to discuss the method of computation of tax deducted at source from salary. We all know that in case of TDS from non-salary, there is no confusion regarding deduction of TDS because in the Income Tax Act, the rate is clearly specified how much TDS should be deducted for the specified payment. As you have heard, under section 194J, TDS rate is specified 10%, and in case of rent etc., there are certain specified rate. But in case of salary, there is no specified rate for deduction of tax. We cannot say that from a employee certain percentage should be deducted. Although the employer needs to deduct TDS from the salary from the beginning of the financial year. So how the amount of TDS with respect to salary is arrived, we shall discuss in this video. Before discussion about the method in detail, let us see the methodology which is appearing in your screen as below. How to compute amount of TDS from salary. Step 1. Compute total income and tax thereon as per income tax rule based on the estimated income for whole financial year. Step 2. Compute tax liability for whole year as per slab rate. Step 3. Divide tax liability as derived in step 2 by 12 months to get amount of monthly TDS. Step 4. Deduct TDS amount from salary as per month as derived in step 3 above upon the month of up to the month of February. Step 5. Recalculate tax amount based on actual income by following step number 1 above. Step 6. Compare actual tax payable as per step 5 and total TDS up to February. Step 7. If there is short deduction, then deduct it from salary of March. If there is over deduction, then deduct rupee 1 only. So viewers, as you found in the JPG presentation, there are certain steps which to be maintained to arrive the amount of per month TDS. In this case, from the beginning of the financial year, the employer has to compute total income on estimated basis, because in the month of April, which is the beginning of the new financial year, the employer has no accurate idea how much the income a employee shall earn, because there is a bonus, there is a increment etc. So first calculate total income based on the estimated income of the employee, whichever information is available as per income tax rule, and derive the total income for the whole financial year and tax thereon as per the slab rate. After getting the amount of income tax for the whole financial year, which has been calculated based on the estimated total income divided by the 12 months, you will get the TDS amount per month. Start deducting that TDS amount at the time of disbursing of salary per month, and this sequence shall be continue up to the month of February. In March, when the data is clear, recompute the total income based on the actual figures and derive tax liability actually. Then compare what TDS has been deducted and what is the net liability of the employee for the relevant financial year. Kindly note down it, the total TDS deducted should be equal to the total income tax of the employee. If there is any shortfall, then make it with the salary of the March. If there is a over deduction, then do not deduct the TDS, simply deduct ₹1. That will be helpful for generating the TDS certificate. So viewers, hope that you have understood the topic. If anyone has any comment, suggestion or question, please write in the description box. If anyone wants to take income tax, TDS, GST e-filing training, please write for the prospectus at the WhatsApp number given in the description box. Thanks for watching.